So we're looking at Chiesa, 95 rated, 2.2 million. Is he worth it? He is a 5-star, 4-star, quick step, Travella, and also power shot. It could be both left and right wing. Obviously, we've maxed out the 99 pace. Shooting's really good. Dribbling is outstanding. Decent amount of physicality on him as well. Never going to argue there. He obviously has the chance to go up to, I think it's about a 98 for a 95 because he doesn't have the 5.5. So technically, if Italy was to get past the semi-final into the final, it would be a 1 overall or a 5.5. Because he hasn't got the 5.5, I'd assume they'd go for that. Meaning that he'll probably max out at a 98 if they do manage to win the Euros. Now, with Italy, it's definitely an up and down. I could probably see them, I'd imagine, at least winning the 3 games. Whether they get to the quarters will depend. They've got more than a chance. Obviously, they've got more than a chance to win the final if they turn up on the day. So this is a card that could go very, very far. At the very minimum, at the minimum, it's 96. I don't feel like they could go 3 games without winning at least 1. Then obviously the win 3 is just a play style, and then it's going to be the quarters that's going to really determine whether he goes from the 95 to a 97. Now, in terms of kind of chemistry styles with him, obviously when it comes to him, he's pretty much maxed out on most of the top things, so you're kind of looking for a little bit of inspiration here. Gladiator's going to be one that people are going for just purely out of not getting any more dribbling. I'd say Deadeye's probably going to be your best shout, really, just because you can max out the shooting. You've already got a great amount of dribbling. You don't really need defending on him, to be honest, and physicality is non-existent there. Could you go, what does Marksman give you? I want to say, Marksman gives you a bit of dribbling. I mean, Marksman's not a bad shout either. If you're not too fussed about the dribbling, but need that shooting, that's more than a possibility that you can go for. So there is a few that you can go in and let's have a look at him. 2 million coins, more than likely won't drop anymore. Let's see what he can do. Well, let's get him on this wing because this is where his playground's going to be. Good amount of pace. I'm interested to see what that dribbling can truly do. Manages to get round and he's going to be stopped at that last point. It's a good ball out. One more into him. Pass it. One more. Go for that left foot strike. Was looking across goal. Obviously, he's got power shot and Travella, so 2 decent ones. He is right-footed as well with the 4-star weak foot, so that's going to be interesting to see. You get Chiesa here. Look for the turn. Oh, I thought he was going to turn on the inside there. I'll look for that, though. He's not going to go there. Little spin and take the free kick. Or no? Okay, we'll take it. We've still got the ball. Get that ball. Get the touch. Nice. Little flick up again. Gets on the inside. Couple of step overs. Little short. Tries to pull it back and doesn't get there. So far, so good with him. The only problem we've got with the amount of wingers now is we have got so many top-end wingers at various prices. Now, left wing is most definitely not necessarily... no, sorry, not left wing. Right wing is not necessarily as saturated as left. But we could still make it work. Looking for the back pass into him. Pass it in. Look for the right foot if we can. Can we find him back? Look at that outwards, and that was awful. Oh, just take the kneecaps, why don't you? I think the hardest thing when it comes to live cards in general, I know we've seen a lot of them this year, is the fact that they are live. They are a slight gamble on... do they even do anything? Like, to be fair, Italy could, for instance, just go no games, no wins, no nothing. And the likely chance of that happening, what on earth was I doing there? The likely chance of it happening is very low. Like, I don't see them not getting at least 1 win. So you are getting at least 1 upgrade. But the question is, would you pay 2 million? Potentially maybe a little bit more if he does get the 1. I don't know if he would go up loads. But would you be willing to pay 2 million for a 95 winger at this point? Even if he is the kind of rating and level that he is? Pull that back. Pull it one more. Balak nearly finding him. That's going to be the big question. Because when you look at the wingers we've got, there is a solid amount of even just 5.5s that would come in cheaper. And yes, you're not looking at the best of the best there. Like Neymar is still like 6 million in himself. So it's not as if he's going to be number 1 on the list, but that's the problem with live is you are gambling on it. They could potentially get nothing, and then there's literally nothing you can do because the value does drop massively when they go out. If they lose their first 2 matches, that price is going to absolutely plummet down. The question is, do we have any free kicks on him either? We've got 99, 93, so he's not really that much of a taker, to be honest. No, oh, he's already... Oh, he's missed it, though. Little header. Oh, my God, he's gone out again. Let's see if we can get him again. He's going to obviously push for that out of there. Wait for it. Oh, no, he's not. Okay, we're going to go for it anyway, then. He clearly didn't think that he could get it. Move it one more. No, we're just going to lose the ball. Get that counter. He's going to be perfect to the counter side of stuff. There's the big run. Can we whip that in? It's a great ball into Pele. Anybody there? It's not letting me change to Diani. Pele. Pele! Nearly. There it is. Get the inside. Oh, it's a bad first touch. Literally, he's not brought his keeper out once the whole time. And the moment he does is that chance. And you got to either take it or not. And unfortunately, wasn't expecting it in the slightest as he's just going for the CR7 power shots. It's the only problem. Power shots are great, but you have really got to get that angle completely right. Otherwise, half the time, it more than likely gets you the corner, which is always nice with some of the centre-backs nowadays. But it most definitely is not going to be the most consistent way of actually getting goals. You want this spin-off here, because more than likely, if you can get it down the wing, you can do something with him. Blanc's on his case. Little inside. Good little one. Steps the feet. That's the pass. I should have maybe crossed it instead. Little one. Little step. Oh, pulls it back and Palmer's nearly there and Messi tries to capitalise as well. Gets the good ball. It's in between. It's a great touch from Messi and Blanc. Hold on. That was seemingly very, very close to picking it up outside the box, Mr. Coble. There's the ball. It's into Messi. Oh, I don't. That was. Oh, hello. We got the other chance back into Chiesa. Left foot across. Maybe should have gone for the power shot there, but we got the corner regardless. In general, he's a standard winger. He's very good at what he does. Pace-wise, is phenomenal. He's obviously got himself a decent amount. There's the left foot. Good block. The only kind of thing with him is there's kind of nothing that really stands out massively for him. Like we've got 15 other players that do it. Oh, that's poor. 15 other players that do the exact same thing. They're good with their feet. The dribbling's good. Shooting pace is all fantastic. But where's the difference? What am I paying 2 mil for other than the chance to potentially go up? That's phenomenal ball from Ballack. Strips everybody around. And that's it. That's what you're paying for. He's a very, very good card. But there is, if you've already got a top-end left wing, this is kind of the problem with half of them is what is the difference between them? Get the header. Repay the favour. Ballack going for the near post. Coble always saving that one. And we get a corner in here. I don't know if he brings... I don't think he brings his keeper out. Look for the header across. Not quite. It's going to go out wide. We can try and watch that run from Nani. It's always going to look for CR7. That's one thing we do know. This is just constant CR7 through balls everywhere. Little 1-2 with Wendell. Ooh, nearly. And we're going to bring it back into Chiesa's feet. Not quite. Now into Chiesa's feet. Little touch off. Ballack. Oh, I thought he was going to come to me a bit more. Messi's going to hold on to it. Can we get somewhere down the byline if we can? Look for that step. And he's managed to get the step. There it is. Power shot driven. Good save for God. That's what I mean. Unless you get like a decent distance, you're predominantly just getting corners from it. Get the header though. Sometimes you can win the header. Left foot volley. Good save from Coble. He made it look more dramatic than it should have been. Over the top. Gets the first touch and Blanc is such a good centre-back still. I think Blanc is one of my favourites that can do it. Definitely mess. I was hoping for Chiesa to run through there. He looked like he was making that run, but just didn't find the end product for him. There it is, Pele. Oh, what on earth? Phil and Mendy as well. He needs to be nerfed beyond belief. From distance, and yeah, that was not going in anyway. Chiesa. Power. Oh, what on earth is that? It's the only thing that I loved with Power Shot. If it was more smoother, if like there, I've hit it perfectly still for the volley capability there. That would have been perfect as a volley. Like right here, if I was to try and do it again, can we get a free kick? Any danger, please? But that would have been perfect. He's just stopped and it's just ruined the whole motion of that shot. It's given enough for a block. Nobody was near him. It's such a shame because that would probably be broken and more than likely you'll see everybody flicking up the chances. But I mean, I still would love to be able to do it. Oh, it's lovely. It's beautiful down this wing. The right back's gone. We could see Messi in the middle there. Messi in the middle. Oh, he's... Get the touch. Oh, it's a good save from Kobel again. Gets it in between them as well. I can't believe he's managed to get the touch. Oh, no, he's just managed to juke him out. We'll just take his feet. Tactical foul, and I think... Yeah, I was going to say, I'll get away with a yellow there. Oh, Messi in the dying minutes in the Barca shirt as well. So going into the overall for him then. So we're looking at what, 2.2 million, pretty standard. I don't know if he's 2.15. So he's pretty much, I don't know if we're going to get, are we getting an hourly? Okay. So we see him at 2.6. So we go yesterday, it was, what was it yesterday? There he is, 3 million. Was it not? No, it was, I swear it was about, well, it might have been that it was literally first came out, but I swear it was like 4.5 to start with. But that could have just been... Oh no, I suppose it is still the price, but yeah, he's 2.15. I don't know where I can kind of see these going because at the minute we've got to wait like this week for the Euros and then obviously it's 2 and a bit weeks for the Copa America, so there's a lot of time for them to be packed. So maybe we find some sort of ground where they kind of chill at. We see Saliba, we see Diaz now off the extinction list, so there's already people just giving cards out. Whether he's actually upped his price already. Yeah, they've upped them. So it looks like they've upped them to about 5.7 each. So I suppose it does give them the room to grow. So they're not holding on to the cards and then the value just absolutely plummets. But there is a big chance that a lot of these cards get a solid upgrade as well. So that's going to be a big factor that played to this cards. Whereas like you look at the road to the finals, they could get a 5-5 if they get to the end. They could get 1 or 2 upgrades, but it's never like a massive upgrade where they're nearly top end cards. Like we're looking at potential 99s at the moment. So it is a bit different when we look at the difference now, especially with someone like Chiesa. If they were to do well, he's going to put himself into that 97 category. So that is absolutely huge for him. So I think when we look at these cards, putting that into kind of the estimation of what we're thinking their price could be, it's going to be very hard to put the picture on it because there is literally no pattern for these. These are the highest cards you'll find, and they most definitely are very good cards. Chiesa, like I said, standard in terms of the top-end wingers. When we look at the wingers in general, like you're thinking of Ronaldinho, you're thinking of Vinny, Messi, I suppose Messi as well, to be fair to him. You're thinking of Neymar is what I was going for there. Mbappe, if you really wanted to, that's if your strikers are absolutely top as well. Then you've got Henry's a good shout, Dembele, Chewinga, I'm not really feeling as much. Someone said in the comments, Putellas apparently is a really good centre mid. So I'm interested to try her centre mid, left wing instead of centre mid. I'm interested to see. But then you go further down and you look at now your new Saka. Salma is a cheaper option. Leao's obviously there. Rafinha is a free card eventually. So they definitely are in that top end now where you've got to have something special to change your wingers. Like personally, I have team of the season Vinny there. Very lucky to get him. So that is just a one, kind of like a one scenario sort of thing. But now it's going to take someone massive for him to be out of there. It's going to take a team of the season Mbappe, a Neymar, a new Rivaldo. Am I really going to change a team of the season Vinny for a Chiesa? Unless he gets into that top 97, 98 rated. It's going to be very tough, but we can kind of only go on what they are as a card, and I think he's decent enough. He most definitely has got that wing play down to a ground. His shooting's decent, his dribbling's fantastic, good amount of strength, and can always find the ball. That is kind of a perfect example of the card. You go with the Deadeye, is it the Deadeye from him? No, the Marksman, I think it was. The marksman, you get yourself a little bit more on that dribbling. You pretty much max that to 99. It's only the balance and composure that you need a bit more on, which is more than fine. Shooting wise, fantastic. I'm not too fussed about penalties anyway. And then physicality up to the 93 strength is fantastic. So a very, very good card. I'll be interested to see where the prices are. Also, if you are still here, let me know down below. If he was to get to a 96 or a 97, would you like a refresh on the review? Would you like to see if the card really got that much of an upgrade? Same with the second upgrade for a Playstyle Plus, say. If he's got a 4 Playstyle Plus, would you like the upgrade again to see how good he truly has gotten? Or do you think maybe just wait till the end? Let me know down below though. Phenomenal card. Definitely want to get Di Natale out next if I can. So I'll be trying to find him. Let me know down below what you think and I will catch you all for the next one. Peace.